Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to another Iron Man review. It's basically a rematch of the last Iron Man I had on the channel. So this time, just like Odion versus 60, basically the Trift deck, 60 card Mitsuyumi. The hands are Angel Trumpeteer, Delta, Apophis, Ash, and Man with the Mark versus Diviner, Cookie, Saji, Habakiri, and Raven. So we have Broken Heart Pranksters actually going first here, and it is kind of weird. I'll say this. It's funny because I've seen some people in the OCG play the Harpy instead of the Angel Trumpeteer. Actually, a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But anywho, Broken Heart's going first. So he has a couple plays. It also depends if he's playing the we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Diviner. So Diviner's with an Arclight, and they're gonna stop the Arclight. Raven effect. You're gonna Delta negate the Raven, and this is really annoying because they have Saji in hand, so they can't even Habakiri really for anything. So yeah. Also, do they play Almiraj? Oh, they don't play Almiraj. Yeah, they were looking at the extra deck like, hey, let's make Almiraj. We just summon Cookie, we win the game. And like, oh wait, this list doesn't play Almiraj. I mean, the game just feels like over now, right? Like we have like interaction that can deal with this hand's not even good, but it doesn't matter. Because we just have to deal with like one Cookie on the next turn. Oh, I mean, he's gonna summon Saji probably, but yeah. Man with the Mark. Grab Treasure of the Kings. Well, not anymore, but Kings. Okay, set Apophis. Attack. And just pass. So we'll see what he draws per turn. He draws Metaltronus. Do they even have a target for this? I don't know. Saji. And he's gonna negate the Saji. Trying to stop him from getting to like prayers or whatever. So we get the we get to attack into it, but I guess they forgot that it can, that the die is protected, right? Yeah. While you control this card, while you control Temple of the Kings, this card and Apophis, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, so, yeah. And then, yeah. Main one, you got Fua? No, they just forgot about the protection. And, yeah, the game's over, just gonna scoop it up. So GG's moving on to game number 2. We have Max Mental going second again. So Angel Trumpeteer, Lordy Load, Skullmeister, Purge Bell against Tactics, Cupsiyumi, Feather Duster, Mitsurugi, Habakiri, and Angry Burger. Okay, with some Cupsy. Add surprise. Go effect. Place. Effect. Okay, do this. And they're gonna let that go. Saving the Purge. And I feel like at this point, it doesn't matter how they use the hand traps. Because the Yummy card's just so good to like you into this like mini board, into these like small engine, right? Summon the Cookie, go this, Lollipop Yummy way, revive 2. Oh, okay, they like they're playing a little bit fast. Make the Arclight, and now also keep in mind Arclight or Skullmeister cannot be used under Arclight. So very playable hand trap here. And then Saji effect. And then this game is just basically over, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like these hand traps are not good against Yummy cards. He might have had to high roll it, I'm not gonna lie. But obviously he has tactics, so like it didn't matter. Okay. Oh, they're going back a little bit because he lagged out. Anything, Arclight, Habakiri, some Saji, grab Ritual. Skullmeister, and you actually cannot Skullmeister on the Saji. Oh, they do not know that. Oh, never mind, they noticed. Yeah, they noticed, okay. So, yeah, Ritual Summon. Deck, and they reveal Trumpeteer. They draw this card a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Anywho, moving on to game number 3, we have Max Mental going first on the Odion deck. The hands are going to be Apophis, Impulse, Ash, Man with the Mark, and Drill Beam against Double Lightning Storm, Prep, Murakumo, and Ash, so I mean, this is a solid hand, you know. I do take it. This deck's actually really fun, low-key. So they're going to Ash Man with the Mark, and we're just going to set pass, and we draw this, and then... Do they shotgun the Apophis? I mean, you do, right? Yeah, you have to, yeah. Shotgun it. So they actually have... So the disruption is they have Impulse, Double Negate, and Ash Blossom, which is pretty good versus hand. You're going to go Habakiri into that, grab this, and then they're going to Ritual. It's weird because like the Lightning Storm, this negates the effects. Sorry, this negates the effects, so not the activation. Lightning Storm, Spell, and Trap. Yeah, I feel like Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, Ash in the prep, and it's just like low key. You're not supposed to grab ritual, right? You're supposed to grab pre-prep or prayers. Actually, the prayers draw doesn't even do that much because you don't play Kusanagi or Armasa. Yeah, I was like, you're supposed to grab the prayers, so prayers get you like a ton more value. Yeah, but it's weird because you don't play the Kusanagi or Armasa. So I'm assuming they don't. I'm assuming this is just Trips list. So yeah, they don't play that. So if they did, I think they would have actually been in an okay scenario. I mean, I guess still deal drill beam, but value, right? So anywho, they're gonna just attack, and then this game state's really rough for them. Not gonna lie. They're gonna go into this guy, which lets you set what is it? You can target up 3 pop-up traps. You better set them, so you just set the traps again. Yep. And then the draw diviner, which is a normal summon, but not sure it matters. And then you get to set Omni negate that. Normal summon diviner. We have drill beam that, and it's just GG's. So Odion ends up winning match 1. Will Odion sweep again? Who knows? Moving on to match number 2, we have who won die roll? Odion did. Okay, Odion won die roll. So the second deck is looking like K9 Crystron. Hands are a Pop Fist, Ash, Purge, Driver, Lordy Load. Again, Droll, Yokel, Trist, Azuna, and the Droll and Lockbird. It's actually funny. I think if he won the die roll, he would have won this game for sure because you just beat Ash Purge 100%. But he did not win die roll, so he's going to go Lordy Load for Barrow. He's going to get Drolled, which we're completely fine with. Does not really do anything here at all. Set the Drill Beam, some of the Angel Trumpeteer. He's going to make Baguska, set 1, 2, and pass. But Baguska actually does a lot against the K9 Crystron deck, not going to lie. We're going to summon the Azuna from hand, one with some Trist, make Clockwork Knight, and they're going to set the trap, or summon the monster, sorry. And they're going to Drill Beam that to remove the link. So basically, they're just trying to stop SP. Because obviously, if they go SP, if you Drill Beam the SP, they can just chain the SP. So it makes sense. Now it's really, what are they going to do? They're going to go Valon and pass. So we go Ash Return, yeah, and then Drill Beam, or Barrow can add itself back because we have the normal monster, and we have Drill Beam live. And I think this game is looking like very, very, we're going to go SP. SP on the Valon. Yep, they get Drill Beam again, which is really, really good. Because they have it in the graveyard. Set that, Lordy Load, summon that. And they're going to Azuna now, but we have Ash Blossom. Yeah, we have Ash Blossom, doesn't really do anything. Omega. Technically, there's no reason to hold Ash. You have double Ash, no reason. We just make Omega, and then it's just GG's. So, moving on to game number 2, we have K9 Crystron going first. Hands are Thrust Ash, Sulfador, Yokel, and Feather Duster. Against Imperm Ash, X-Trap, Prosperity, and Delta. So opening 3 hand traps starter, but we have Yokel Sulfador, which plays through a ton of hand traps. And Ash, which can technically negate Delta. So, I don't know, this game's looking rough. But we'll see what's up. Yokel summons Sulfador effect. So they're going to Ash that, and then we're going to Yokel, and then we're going to grab Noroi. They're going to normal summon Noroi, summon the Azuna effect, send Lupus, and then they're going to go into this, and this is going to get imperms, right? So this stops Lantern access, kind of. So an imperm the Ripper, okay. Lupus summons itself back out, which they didn't before because of Nibiru, though. I don't think the deck plays Nibiru. They're going to make River Stormer. River Stormer effect can grab the Scrap Recycler, and then they can just go into Platinum Gadget, summon the Scrap Recycler. Scrap Recycler send Sea Smiger, make Clockwork Knight send Platinum, summon back, send Soul Fafnir. Send the Soul Fafnir, looking like. Yes, and this they still end on a really good board. They have Delta, so they're going to do Inclusion, and they're probably going to negate that. They're going to attempt to negate it. So they Ripper Ash, so, I mean, low-key, it's like, this deck doesn't even play Nib. I think you just stop that, I'm not gonna lie. I would just stop it, to be honest, low-key. I mean, you have double ways to stop it, but I think you just Ripper it, to be honest. They're gonna let it go, okay. But they have, I don't know what their thrust targets are, though, it's weird. I mean, they do have follow-up, because they can, like, Inclusion, summon back, Sulfador next turn. But they're gonna dress. Oh, they play tack. Never mind. You don't need to let it go. Or you don't need to like Actually, I forgot about tactics with the card. They can grab off the thrust. I was only thinking about trap cards. Yeah, this is fine. This is chill, I guess. I low-key feel like it's better to negate it. I'm like, I guess because the deck doesn't play Nib, but I mean it's chill. I mean, what 2 cards can they have to win here, right? Oh, actually, they can summon back to. I'm tripping. I am tripping right now. They can do this play. So this, I'm tripping. That was definitely like, yep. So you definitely just let it go for sure. Anywho, we have the Odion player going first. Hands are Verdict, Ash, Props, Terraforming, Call By against Lantern, Leroy, Driver, Zuna, and Sulfur. This hand's really, really bad. It's all engine, but we open like really, really good. So we're gonna treasures, grab the man with the mark. Man with the mark, yes sir. Solid normal summon right now. Prosperity, banish 6. So what does he hit? We hit Barrel, Impulse, Solemn, Warning, Judgment, Treasures, and Purge. So will he grab a Solemn? Or will he grab something else? Big thing. He's gonna grab Warning, which makes sense over the Judgment. Warning's gonna be better versus like a Yokel hand effect, for example. Just the K9 cards in general. And you already have a Omni Negate here, so don't really need the multiple Omni Negates potentially, so we don't really need the Judgment. Warning's gonna be better versus the monsters. Set Call By, set, pass. So here we're going to draw. Okay. Leroy, will they warning this? We'll see what they do. They're gonna Ash that. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Azuna effect. They're gonna warning Azuna. Lantern effect. I'll Call By that. Yeah. Pop this. Set the negate trap. And then yeah, it's just GG's. They can't really do anything. Yeah. I think no matter how they did it, they were losing the game because of the verdict of Anubis. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But moving on to the third match, we have Mitsuyumi versus the Odion deck, and the Mitsuyumi player is going first. So will Odion sweep again? Who knows? The hands are Ghost Spell, Super Poly, Marshmallow, Prayers, and Mitsu, Hapakiri versus Lordy Load, Imperm, Extrav, Gamma, and Ash. Oh god, that's a clean hand. Probably going to Prayers and Draw Phase, but depends if he plays like the big package or not though. He went main phase. I feel like that means he doesn't play Aramasa and Kusanagi. So he's gonna do this, and I feel like is he gonna Gamma this? He's gonna Gamma this, so here we're gonna chain Prayers for sure, so we can get value out of it. And they're gonna Ash the Prayers. But it's like fine, because we get to use the Habakiri. Also keep in mind with the Gamma and Delta, you can Bell it also. I mean, obviously here you wouldn't do it, you would just Prayers, but yeah. And then they're gonna do that, they're gonna Saji, or grab the Saji. And then now it's weird because like they have Imperm, but it's dead. So the game is basically over. Because they can just Arclight grab like wait, what? Was that the play? Were you supposed to grab Prayers there? I feel like you're supposed to grab Ritual or like Murakuma. I guess it's like never. I guess it's like weird because they don't play Aramasa or Kusanagi. So even if they Ritual Summon Murakumo, they don't have Prayers. So okay, sure, yeah. I keep thinking of plays in terms of like Aramasa, Kusanagi, Futsu. But they do not have that. But I mean, they just win the game anyway. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think the Odion cards can beat like the Yummy board. Like it's just too good. Okay. Marshmallow, Effecto. I'm just fast forwarding through this. I'm not gonna lie. No reason to not. Sachi set pass. We draw a man with the mark for turn. And they can like imperm the Arclight, but I don't think that matters here. Imperm Arclight. They're gonna chain synchro. Summon, and they're doing in draw phase opposite because they have Extrav. They get to draw one card because they want Super Poly discard fodder. And they're gonna go Extrav. We do not have a stop for that, so sure. Apophis Barrel, not what we wanted. Add Drill Beam. But the problem with Drill Beam is that everything just like we just dodge it, right? You know, the mark, chain the synchro, tag out. We're gonna Cookie attempt to pop it before he has Temple on the field to protect it. And there, yeah, like this is like really rough. Set from deck. Summon Angel Trumpeteer, summon Typhon. I mean, here it's like GG, bro. Like, come on. Tag Arclight effect, search Habakiri or Murakumo. Prayers, end fate. Prayers, summon back Saji, grab Ritual. And yeah. Bounce back in the back row. They're going to Drill Beam. Target that was sure. And here, like, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to lie. Like, bro, like, this game is just over. Like, you need your opponent to, like, throw so hard here. It's not even funny. But they know what deck you're on, so might as well, I guess. Set that. They have negate the field spell, which does not matter at all. They can just do it again. They really want to. Yeah, Super Poly, Ritual, GG's. Moving on to game number 2, we have Max Mental going first. Hands are Prosp, Man with the Marks, Bell, Call By, and Imperm. Against Pre-Prep Mirror, Cups Yummy, Pre-Prep Super Poly. So, no hand traps here, but I mean, really good hand from the Odion player. Summon the Man with the Mark, grab Temple set from deck. Prosperity, what will Prosperity draw? So Dominus, Purge, Impulse, Ash, and the So we're playing Mitsuyumi. I mean, it's probably Purge, Impulse, or Ash. Could be any of them. We'll see what he grabs. Impulse, okay. I mean, solid setup. Set. Shotgun the trap. Set to negate. Prayers to add. Yeah, and they actually can't use pre-prep because they drew mirror, so this is a really bad hand. Call by on Saji, and then bro, it's just GG, man. Maybe it's not GG actually. Maybe it's not GG. I forgot you can make Mud Dragon. If they make Mud Dragon, call Light, summon the Cupsy, and that does turn off Imperm. You know, Snatchy effect. We do have Impulse though. But they're gonna change Surprise and they're gonna chain Bell. So they're gonna attack for 25. Okay. Make what, SP? Target the Field Spell. Pass, they draw Ash. We don't know the Super Poly. That's very, very bad. Pass, draw Barrel, and yeah. It's like weird though, because like even if we drew a Yummy name, like what did it really do, right? Like, I don't know. But I mean, they had to kill the Temple, right? So. They had to kill Temple and then hope they top decked, I don't even know. Like Murakumo? Or that would be really good. That would be solid. Or Habakiri, something like that, I don't know. But yeah, we have Barrel, we have the Trap, and we have a lot of cards. So yeah, looking solid. We do have Super Poly though. So I guess Garu's the only target. Baguska, pass. We draw a Cookie, which doesn't do anything here, so we just pass again. I'm in the Barrel. Lordy Load, grab another Barrel. Summon the Angel, or the Driver, sorry. Make Spider. We attack for a lot of damage, which, how much attack is this? 2k? So 3k, 51, 61, 67 plus 300 is 7,300? Maybe my math is off, I don't know. Because the spell is giving 300 attack each. And yeah, just GG's. So, moving on to game number 3, we have the Yamimitsu player going first. And his hand is Purification, Ritual, Prayers, Lollipo, and Cookie against Purge, Imperm, Impulse, Purge, and Temple. So drawing all of the Dominus cards, pretty much, or most of them. Anyway, all the ones in his deck list. So what will we do here? Prayers, we're going to Purge that, sure. We're fine with that. Cookie, summon the Lollipo, shuffle back the Purge, so that he doesn't have a trap in graveyard, which is definitely nice. And then we're going to go Cookie, or Cupsy, and then nothing to stop this, because Purge is already used. Obviously, you're not going to Imperm it. Discard Purification. Summon Marshmallow. Effect, place minion. Summon that. Yeah, okay. Make the Lollipo Yummy away, summon back 2. Make Samsara. Make the Arclight and the EMZ Arclight effect. You can grab Murakumo or Habakiri. Okay. Oops, my bad. Surprise, summon back, Marshmallow, add back Surprise. Samsaurus, make another Arclight, at some point anyway. Saji effect, grab Prayers. Ritual summon that. Gets negated, but they just make another Arclight. And here, it doesn't, did it not use Minion? I thought they used Minion. I guess they didn't. Sure, whatever. Make IP. Set, pass. So, I mean, here, it's like, this deck doesn't really deal with the half board of Yummy. I mean, the board of Yummy that well, so. Yeah, you kind of, yeah, it's really rough. So, GG's. Odion does not end up sweeping, but we have the legendary Millennium Ring coming next, so we'll see what deck he's on now. So, moving on to the next match, we have Millennium Ring won the die roll. Okay. So, he's looking like he's on a K9 deck. Interesting. Okay. So, we'll see what's up. The hands are Shifter, Ash, Noroi, Yokel, and Fua against Ash, Lollipo, Bell, Habakiri, and Super Poly. So we'll see what K9 deck he's on. I mean, SC Shifter, so we assume Vanquish Soul or pure K9. So he's on a Yokel here for sure. You don't normal summon Noroi here because if it gets stopped, you're down bad. Yokel add what? Noroi. Okay. Normal summon Noroi effect. We're gonna let that go. Summon the Lupus. Make Ripper. I'm just picking the Shifter this turn. Summon the Lantern. Lantern summon back the Noroi. They're gonna Bell that. We're gonna Ripper negate that. Summon that back out. They know they don't need to worry about Nibiru. Lantern effect. Grab Forced Release. Make another Ripper. Lupus effect. Make a Nash Knight. And then we Shifter. So does Super probably work here? Wind, Water, Dark. I don't think it does. Do not think it does. Pre-prep, we Ash that. Saji, we Ripper that. Lollipo Yummy Way. And we Ripper that, and we don't wait for Saji, because of Shifter, the Saji would be banished, so he wouldn't be able to actually negate it. We shuffle back the Shifter, okay. And then we just Force Release and GG's. Moving on to game number 2, we have the Yummy number 2 player going first. He's going to be Ritual Ash, Minion, Pre-Prep, and Ash against Border, Fua, Holy Sue, Caesar, Valius, and Xiaolong. So, I mean, this is Holy Sue, Fire, Dark, Fua, Hard Drawn, Caesar. Holy crap. This hand's really good. This hand's really good. I think he just wins the game, not gonna lie. But we'll see what's up. The Merkumo might go crazy. Habakiri. He didn't open a Yummy name, so he has to use Zombie Vampire to play, which might be really good. So we're gonna Fua, but we Ash that. Okay, Ritual effect, some the Habakiri. Merkumo effect, add Purification. Mirror effect. Summon back to Merkumo. Okay, add Prayer, summon back Habakiri. And now we go Zombie Vampire. And this is where we're going to use Holy Sue. Holy Sue effect. Okay. Effect. Which effect do they use? So they're gonna do the take. Do you summon or do you take? I mean, Ash is gone. Purge isn't really a card, and they already have Caesar, so I can understand not wanting to summon. And then if you summon, maybe Zombie Vampire real quick. You could summon, and I think that'll be fine too. I don't think it really loses them much more, but you get the extra advantage. But I mean, this is chill too. They don't have anything to summon back off the prayers yet, so that's important to note. Caesar summoned itself by bouncing the Holy Sue. And they're gonna set, and then the end phase. Huh? Am I tripping? I guess they don't want to. Did we not use Caesar? I guess they're worried about putting Purification in the graveyard. Let's see, if you put Purification in the graveyard, Purification summon back Saji, tribute this, then your Prayers is live. No, it doesn't work. It never works. I don't think you just do it on your turn again. I don't know why they didn't use Caesar. I feel like I'm missing something. No matter what you pop, you always win the game there, I feel like. But whatever. I mean, they should still win, to be honest, but we'll see what's up. Holy Seal effect. Summon. Add back the Caesar. And here they're kind of waiting for them. They're like playing on the back end. They're going to take. I mean, here it's just fine, right? Their game's just like over. Summon the Caesar, bouncing that. Caesar effect. Once was that the play? Let me think. So how many summons were we at? So we had Holy Sue. We had Caesar on board. We made Rock as one summon. Holy Sue was the second summon. And we summoned back to Caesar. Wasn't it just game, right? Because Borger has to reveal what? An Earth and a Fire to draw? Let me think. So you go summon the Borger. So you have Holy Sue on board. We summon Borger here. Jialong effect. And we summon Borger. And then we go battle phase, right? So you can attack with the Borger. You can attack with the zombie vampire. I know he has prayers, by the way, but... Wait, can we do this at one time? Let me think, sorry. 1 second. So, it would be what? How much damage would it be? 3,000 plus 3,000 plus 1,500. I feel like here, you were supposed to go... So here you just go... You don't use Caesar effect, right? We're just not supposed to use Caesar effect. That's just a misplay, right? You just go battle phase. Yeah, you don't use Caesar effect because there's no reason to pop a set because you know it's purification and prayers. You just go battle phase. You go because we're at like 3 summons right now. You just go battle phase. You go attack with Caesar, attack with zombie vampire. That's 6k, and then you can Borger. You can just summon Borger in main phase 2, and then you can burn him twice, right? Because you have Earth Fire, and that's just like game. And if he goes prayer, summon back Saji, you can just Caesar pop the Saji. So that would have been game. I mean, I think there were other plays that would have been better, but I mean, if you do this, if you're at this point, I think you can just do that, and it's just like game. But yeah, I mean, shoot, that is indeed something. Anywho, move that. Sorry, but it's whatever. What do they do now? They're gonna zombie vampire effect. Ooh. I mean, now they have a ritual in graveyard. They have prayers, summon back a ritual potentially. They're gonna ash that, which it gives their ash value. They're gonna battle phase now. Now they're gonna prayers, which and now they SP. This is like so scuffed. They put back the mirror, and they just have trap summon Murakumo, right? But then we have SP to chain to banish the Habakiri, so it just won't tribute anything. Murakumo will blow up the board, and then it's really, really rough. But it's fine. We draw pre-prep for turn, but mirror is indeed gone. RIP. Attack. And how much damage is that? It's at 32. This is at 800, so 26. Hey, 24. Prayers, tribute, and then they just scoop it up. Yeah, because the game. Wow. That was very unfortunate, but it happens. Moving on to game number 3, we have Barrier Case, Mad Love, Noroi Borger against Dark Ruler, Perulia, Cupsy, Mirror, and Cupsy. So I actually don't think Perulia is that good, but I mean, against Vanquish Soul, the card's still really solid. So we're going to get Perulia. Oh, I mean... They're going to know some Noroi now. Now we're knowing somebody Noroi. That's for dang sure. We go Yokel, grab Azuna. I mean, you have Barrier. Feel pretty solid. But Barrier's not insane. We look at your hand. Make River. This thing needs effect, right? Yeah. I mean, this technically beats these cards. Oh my god! It does not beat those cards anymore. He actually loses. Wow. I think he just loses to like yummy stuff, maybe. Lightning Storm. Yo, yeah. That was really that Lightning Storm draw was actually crazy. That was really unlucky, I think. We just play with yummy stuff. We know they have Azuna, so they're not going to play into it yet. I mean, they don't even need to play into it. They can literally just kill. You know. But they're gonna do that, and it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, broski. Murakumo, blow up the board, add prayers. Yeah, it's just GG. It doesn't matter. The game's just over at this point, bro. Yep, add another prayers. Think here. SP. Battlefield. Oh yeah, they can't kill because of Dark Ruler. I am tripping. But it does not matter because they have a ton of disruption. So their hands, they have, I mean, this could still be winnable. They have a lot of pushes, right? But they also have a lot of disruption, so I don't know. It's really rough. Chance P banish the Madlow, chain Borger, chain this, and how is this worded? Sorry. I mean, they still can resolve it, but they won't have a Vanquish on the board, so it's kind of weird. I mean, they have Lupus though, right? So yeah, he has Lupus, so we got this. I mean, that's some of the disruption gone, but we still have like Murakumo board wipe plus the everything else. So Snatchy effect, you're gonna draw a card. Xiaolong, not the worst draw. Trigger Xiaolong. No, that's weird. Maybe. It's weird. Yeah, I think this is scuffed now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think they can win the game. They don't have the Crocky though, so maybe, but I doubt it. They never need to play into Azuna anyway, right? It's Cookie, Pop, Yokel. In main phase, sure. We have Surprise, Bounce 2. But yeah, GG. So, Vanquishable ends up losing this match. Now, let's go into the final match of the Ironman. Whoever wins this will take it. The all-important match number 5. We have Dark Destroyer versus Roto, my bad. So the hands are Saji, Ash, Mirror, Marshmallow, and Joel against Prayers, Fua, Minion, Cookie, and Super Poly. So who's going first? This guy's going first. Yeah, I mean, Marshmallow, before you normal summon the Saji, makes sense. But we have Fua, but we have Ash for the Fua, and then it's just first no hand traps except Super Poly. But Super Poly, while it's not bad in this matchup, it's like mainly for the other deck, so. They're gonna search the Prayers. Like, bro, you have no hand traps. Habakiri. So they play Aramasa because they're using Habakiri effect. So this is actually really good. They get lots of value. Yep, make the cups the yummy way. You didn't hear that. So there's 2, discard Murakumo. You can summon back to Murakumo. You can grab a ritual. Yep, Snatchy. Minion. If they get Nib, the Murakumo will trigger. Obviously, they don't have Nib, but yeah. Make the Samsara, make the Arclight, wait, did they make the Lollipop? Am I actually tripping? They did make it, okay. Ritual, summon the Futsu, effect, add prayers, summon back, Marshmallow, add back that, make Dynamundo, and pass. So, I mean, look, this board does, play around Arclight or play around Super Poly. They don't have anything else on the board. And it's looking really strong. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of setup. A lot of good cards. Pass, we draw Fua for turn. Not very great. Like, can you even activate this for 1 second? Yeah, it can be activated. Doesn't really do much of anything, though. So they're going to activate Minion, normal some Cookie. They could just blow it up. We'll see what they do. Thumbs up. Sure, which is fair. You don't need to do anything there. Draw phase. Take start BP. Prayers. Add Kusanagi. Summon Murakumo. Effect. Blow up the board. And yeah. We need the Super Poly for the 800, yeah. For the Garua attack the Arclight. Dynamundo will summon back the Futsu. Dynamundo could have also summoned back the... Technically, you can also summon back the Aramasa. Or sorry, the Habakiri. For the 800 attack reduction. So you can save the Arclight. But... So you don't get all the Futsu follow-up. Well, actually, does Food Sweep give you a lot of follow-up here? I mean, Saji, Aramas, it's not bad follow-up. I wouldn't hate it, to be honest, I wouldn't hate it. Yeah, I mean, they double option. I wouldn't hate it, though. You get the follow-up from here, too, so it's, like, chill either way. They have Surprise as well. This is chill, actually. I mean, Futsu, having all the Futsu stuff in main phase 2 is, like, really, really good, so Futsu's good. Futsu's good. In battle phase, summon the Synchro, so that will use an effect they can tag out. Chain the Futsu. So they're gonna droll, then yeah, it's just GG's. Which they cannot actively droll under the arc like they had before. So moving on to game number 2, we have Roto. Oh my god. Going first, his hand is Minion, pre-prep, Ash, Cupsy, and Ritual. Against Minion, Habakiri, Bell, Metaltronus, and Prayers. So, I mean, this hand... yeah, we'll see what's up. He already has a Minion in the Cupsy. He might go pre-prep first here. Works from Cupsy, grab Surprise. Depends if he plays Dynamundo. If he doesn't, then it doesn't really do anything in a Joel. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. I mean, I guess it's not really great in a Joel anyway, because you don't have a 30 on your body. So you can't only link 1 level 1 plus like Dynamundo. But yeah, they're gonna go Cupsy, grab the Surprise first. Then pre-prep, Habakiri, Saji, Ritual Summon the Murakumo, Habakiri effect. And the Bell not really doing that much. They didn't. This is also why I think Bell is like lackluster. Like, bro, what is the Bell doing here? Like, I don't know. It's, the hand trap is not that great as a. Well, it's lackluster against this deck. If you're not playing a ton of non-engine, a ton of hand traps with it. They're gonna Bell that. Like, sure, bro. Like, I don't care about that. Sure. Effect. Add. Effect. Yep, yes sir. Summon back, Surprise, back to Marshmallow, add back, making a Samsara, making the Arclight, set, pass. So we draw Murakumo for turn. We're gonna go Habakiri effect, summon back, Saji effect, Ash to Saji, it gets banished to the Arclight, Prayer shoot the Habakiri. Okay. Kusanagi, summon Kusanagi, Habakiri effect, Kusanagi effect. Draw a card, add, and add back. Okay, whatever. Arclight negate it, and it's just GG. So, the last game of the Ironman is here. We have Cookie, Cupsy, pre-prep, Metaltronus, and Droll. Versus Prayers, Ash, pre-prep, Cupsy, Yummy, or Marshmallow Yummy, and Minion. So, one hand trap, game 3 versus the triple engine. Like, I think we know what's going to happen here, I'm not going to lie. I'm not even gonna talk much about it. Like, bro, like, this is very unfortunate, but I mean, you open one hand trap, like, what are you gonna do about it? Very, very unfortunate. Because you need like higher impact non-engine when you're playing a deck like this, I feel like. But oh well. Yep, get that. Ritual from hand. And he basically gets the full board everything, and this full board is super duper scary, man. Super duper scary. By the way, how are you all doing today? I'm not even talking about the game right now, because like, let's be honest, like, I'm not even gonna act like this is like winnable, because like this shit's fucking over, dude. Like, oh my god. Also, I'll try to upload in the next couple days like a maybe tomorrow a combo video with Crystron, going over like all like the artifact millionaire combos and the spell cancer combos, and then some normal combos. But yeah, I mean, bro, purification, bro, like, bro, he like, like, come on, like, GG, bro, pack it up. Like, look at this. Yeah, purification. We have Surprise. We have Metaltronus. We have Metaltronus. Mylisp. Oh my god. Prayers. Arclight. Futsu. Dynamundo. Droll. Which can't be used immediately, to be fair, but come on. We drew Bell for turn. Should not be in the deck list, probably. Haha. Well, in the main deck anyway. Prayers at Habakiri. Yeah, they can try, but I mean, they have to try, right? It's the last match of the Ironman. They're gonna negate that. They're gonna use ritual, add ritual, and they're okay with using the negate so early because they have purification and because they have the Droll and the Mockbird. So pre-prep. I mean, yeah, pre-prep. I mean, it's a good negate target regardless, to be honest. Pre-prep at the mirror at the Habakiri. Is it supposed to be Habakiri or is it supposed to be Kumo? It's whatever, it doesn't matter. Team's freaking over anyway. Yeah, Marshmallow. Nidabudo. That looks so good. Oh my god. Yeah, GG's. I started 3 out of 3 with Minion. I mean, drawing the field spell is really bad there. It's just so often, but I mean, bro, let's be honest. I think it was low-key a decklist issue, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I mean, obviously I don't know their decklist. But like seeing like the belt in this matchup, I think that's something that should be changed, to be honest. But that is it for today's Iron Man. I hope you did enjoy. It went to match 5, so it was pretty close. You know, match 5, game 3. If he draws like a Droll instead of like Ash, maybe he wins the game. Who knows? But yeah, anywho, I hope you did enjoy. And if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And take care. Peace.